So I'm going to take off from where I left off because I ran out of space when I was doing the other video. So we're at the 250 here. And then I'm going to mark, there's a few more contour lines. This one here, that's the 300 if you follow it up along. So just mark it in as 300. And then we're up to here. Well, there were a few more there. There's the 450 contour line is actually the darker one here. So we can put that in as 450. And we can put this one here. So that's 560, 550, 540, 530. That's a 500 there. And moving it along here, following it along, that's a 500 as well. So just lifting the page then slightly to see we have another one here, and follow that along here, and that appears to be a 500. So I'm reckoning that this one here is probably slightly lower than that. 40. That's actually about 490. And this one is about 490 as well. And then we're up to the end. So once we have that done, the next thing we do is we take our page like this and we turn it over and we fold it because we want to draw a graph. And we let those contours marked be your x-axis, and we're going to draw in a y-axis along here up from A. So we know that the highest point on this is 617. I just want to make sure it's exactly right. Okay, so 617. So we're going to go up as far as maybe 700. So if we go every 3 boxes here, let that be equal to 100 meters. So that's 100, 200 meters, 300, 400, 500, 600, and we just go up to 7 to be sure. So we know we have 617, so this is 600, that'll be about 650 there, and 617, that'll be about 625. So roughly there is your 617. Then you need to mark in all the other markings that you have taken of the contours. So this one is 600, so just draw a line up as far as your 600 like that and put in a dot. Then the next one is 590, so just slightly below that and just put in a dot. And then the next one is another 590. So again, just go that far and put in a dot. Then we're at 580, so it's just slightly below that again. And just mark it with a dot. And then there's a huge drop down to 280. So we just take 300 is here, so roughly 280 is about there. Now again, this is, it wouldn't be as accurate as what it would be if you were using the more regular graph paper than this. This is just more like a sums paper more so than anything else. Okay, and then you go to your 400, which is up to there, and just put in a dot. So you can see that the land is actually taking a good dip there and it's beginning to rise again. And then you're up to 600, which is up as far as there again. And put in a dot. And then we're on dropping again down to 250. And that's roughly 250 there. And then we have another 250 here, so you can see it's kind of similar height there. And then we're going up to 300. So again, 300 is here. Draw the line down, put in the dot. And then we're going up to 450 again, so the land is beginning to rise again. So 450 is roughly here. So just draw the line down. You have the dot there. And then the next one is 400, which is just there, and the dot goes in, and you're at, actually that's a 490, sorry. So I'll just go up a little bit more, that's roughly there. And then we have another 490 here, and the dot. And then we're at 500. So we're up to there. And then we're up to 517 for the last point. So that's 500, so 517 will be just slightly above it. Say roughly there, and put in the dot. So once you have that done, there's just one other thing you need to do. You just need to go back to where you marked the contour lines, put it down on A and B, and wherever you have a river, you need to mark it in with the blue pencil line. So we can see here that the Shranalong River just comes in at that point. You just see it there. And then there's a little stream here. You can just mark that stream there. And there's another stream just there. And there's another one here. And there are all your streams marked. Now, so what you need to do next and finally is you just literally put your page down and you join all the points together like as if you were drawing a graph in maths. So you just draw it like this. And then you just bring it down like that, and then join it up and up. And don't join it with straight edged lines like you would draw a trend graph, because you're trying to show how the land is changing. So you're lifting it up to that point again and across there. And then it's kind of like that again and up. So you can see now exactly what you have here. So you have an area of high ground here, then you have a valley here and here. And you can see the rivers are here, so they're obviously some kind of a river valley. And there's your cross section. Now, before you finish up, then you make sure that you label this in meters above sea level, and the contours marked. And that's it.